What's up you guys, and welcome back to another Reddit reading video. Today we're going to be doing a nice little malicious compliance because we had a suggestion for it. And as we all know, this is my second favorite sub of all time. Can I have some pocket money? Because I'm a kid too. 19 years old is still a kid. I posted this in another sub a while ago and many comments said it belongs here too. Well, here goes nothing. I am 19, female, have a little brother who is 8 and living with my parents at the moment. I'm still studying, so I cannot pay rent yet. But I do earn my own pocket money from part-time jobs. My father's 3 brothers and their family came to our town for vacation for 3 days over the weekend. They have not met me for years, so it's a big gathering, and they have been planning for a long time. That plan seemed to have the members split into 2 groups, the adults and the kids. I have been arranging to join the kids group. When I tried to protest, they insist that I'm a kid too. So I just had to submit to my fate. Clearly, they just wanted a babysitter, which they don't admit, because it's not babysitting if I'm just a kid hanging around other kids. For their 5 kids ages 5 through 10, while the adults get out and enjoy the reunion. So I spent the weekend babysitting a total of 5 kids. That includes organizing games to home entertain them, bring them to the science park and the likes for outings and food out of my own pocket, and just overall watch their safety and be an adult when needed. To be honest, it was quite fun, though tiring, when I sometimes had to raise my voice to make myself heard and drag the younger ones from the back so they wouldn't stray too far. I admit, I'm not really babysitter material. The kids seemed to like me, so I guess it went well too. However, I still would rather be hanging out with the other adults or just having my weekend to my own. When my 3 uncles' families were leaving after the weekend, they gave pocket money to each of the kids, including my brother. My father also gave pocket money to each of my cousins. Almost as expected, there wasn't a share for me. I don't really care about the pocket money. They were just a couple of notes I can easily earn in a few hours. But I'm rather annoyed for the fact that, conveniently, I was skipped for being an adult this time. Nope, I couldn't hold that down. After all, I am a kid, right? I put the biggest smile and asked politely for my pocket money from my uncles and aunt-in-laws. They were a little taken aback. I said as sweetly as I could that I deserved pocket money for being a kid. They said so themselves. In all awkwardness, I got my pocket money. Needless to say, my parents looked like they had poop smeared across their faces. I got the biggest junk from my parents after they left. In their words, I am a major, insert a swear word, so I've deliberately made my parents lose face. Whatever, what's done is done. In a few days, everyone moved on. And the pocket money just spent on some vanilla cream puffs, sugar rolls, and ice cream, which we all shared in the family. In other words, it's been transformed into a tab on everyone's weight. We are certainly going to hold them for a good while, especially me, because I am definitely not going to the gym to lose them. Wow, I can't stand when you're a kid whenever it's just super convenient for the other people. Younger adults are already really confused, like 18 and 19, you're just like, what the freak am I? Like the world's telling you you're an adult, you have the freedom to go smoke cigarettes, but not alcohol. And you have the freedom to go vote. But last year you had to raise your hand and ask to go pee-pee in the potty. What the freak? I'm gonna do a small one because I think I've only done like one of these small paragraphs once before. I want to see how good they are. You guys tell me if it's good or if it's not so good. Want to be a jerk face on field day? Not a long post, but a little story for the night. For those of you unaware, field day is a day in military where after work, troops, in my case, Marines, clean the ever-loving poop out of their rooms and barracks. Good section heads will go with the looks good, smells good, it must be good policy. My section, however, is not so lucky. For those of you familiar with the military, keep in mind that my entire section has been in the Marines for over 2 years minimum at this point. So we really weren't new anymore. We know what we were doing, but for some reason on this field day, our section head, not really our section head, but just a slightly less junior guy put in charge of inspecting, PTing, and everything our actual section head doesn't feel like doing, decided to make us field day till way later than we usually do. He wouldn't leave until he found something to fail us on, no matter how long it took. Then, instead of coming into our rooms on his own, he said, "Come get me when you think you're ready." Bet. Our section decided as a whole that we were just going to sit and ride out this night until he either comes to us or gives up and releases us. It's been 3 hours so far since then, and nothing yet. Turns out, this post was longer than expected, but if you made it this far, that's the end of my rant. I'll update in the comments. Update, 4 hours after we started cleaning, we finally got released at 10 o'clock at night. He caved and came to us, so it seemed we won that round. On top of that, he couldn't find a thing no matter how hard he looked. Victory for the Junior Marines. Wow, what a jerk. Some people just live to be a jerk for some reason. I don't understand that. Like, wouldn't you rather just, be happy and like, I don't know, enjoy yourself, or I don't know, enjoy someone else's company instead of being a jerk and have everyone talk about you behind your back. But that's just me. Here's another short one. Getting back at my employer. I was told to post this here. I am contracted to work at 8:45, but usually I get in around 7:20, so I can skip the traffic. Because of this, I usually start working because why not? The last couple of weeks have been frequent server outages, so it's been incredibly busy, so I've been non-stop working since 7:20 until 5:30 with my hour's lunch break. Well, 2 days ago, I took a 10-minute break to grab breakfast at 9 AM, and my boss went ape poop, saying that I would either have to make up the time on my lunch or have to stay after work. So that being the turning point, I stopped working at 7:20, instead getting to work at 8:40 and making myself a coffee before I start. My boss tried to get me to start going back at 7:20, but there is no obligation for me to go in. TLDR, my boss wouldn't give me 10 minutes to grab lunch, so I'm no longer getting 7 hours free labor every week. Wow, nice little win. This is like, I wouldn't really call this malicious compliance, even though it kinda is. I would put it more under like petty revenge. Like this would be better on r/petty revenge, because it's like, it was revenge and it was petty. And that's gonna be all for today, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this r/malicious compliance and these like shorter stories. If you like the shorter ones, let me know. If you like the longer ones, let me know. I don't mind doing either. I try to pick more obscure stories, like ones that don't look like they have been like read that much, and ones that are like, you know, a little bit more recent. Hopefully to cut down on, you know, the high population density of people reading these Reddit stories, especially with the robots reading them. The robots can like, you can make like 5 of those videos in like 6 hours. Probably you can make like 5 in like 3 hours, honestly. So let me know if you have any suggestions on the channel. Remember to like, follow, do all that, subscribe, come to the Instagram if you want to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and goodbye, my lovelies.